Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GQ Best Dressed Men Awards 2010. Craig, tell us something about tonight. What can we expect?
Tonight, well, these are the 6th annual Best Dressed GQ Best Dressed Men of the Year Awards. They've always been fantastic evenings. They celebrate men with a little bit of difference, a little bit of personal style, a little bit of oomph, a little bit of factor X. And each year has been different, and that brings into the factor that these guys who win this award are a little bit different. They stand out, they raise the bar, they push the envelope, whatever that means, push the envelope. What does push the envelope mean? But they raise the bar, push the envelope. And generally they're good guys, and we recognize them and for that. And this is tonight that we celebrate that fact.
Andrew, smart shoes tonight.
Yeah, thanks. I upgraded myself a little bit from the Adidas sneakers. Tried to mix things up a little bit. I'm not used to formal shoes, but we'll give it a try. Eh?
And this is the same suit you wore to your wedding?
This is the same suit I wore to my wedding. It's getting a little second test run.
What is it? Who's it by?
Hugo Boss.
And everything else, who's that by?
Everything else is shoes somewhere in London. Tie, blue collar, white collar, shirts from Australia, undies from Calvin Klein.
Good evening, Seth. You're looking dashing as ever. We're with Seth Rotherham. He invented blogging, I think. And his nemesis, Randall Abrahams, is here. So we might even get a fight tonight.
Yeah. Yes. Really? That's awesome. I'm not as slick as you, though. Oh, these guys from GQ. That's proper slick. Very cool. Skinny black tie. I like it.
That's how he gets on the list. What are you wearing? Who's shoes by? GH Bass.
GH Bass, nice and worn. Haven't shone them. Got a bit of wear on the fronts, which I like to keep. And then skinny black tie, shirt by Collar and Cuff. .co.za. They make all my shirts. I recommend that you go and try them out. And yeah, very glad to be here. Very exciting at the West Cliff, which is my choice of hotel in Johannesburg.
Who's going to win tonight?
I don't know. I very much doubt it'll be me. I believe I'm in the top 20 or top 30 or something like that, and that's more than enough for me as a beginner. So all the best to whoever wins. But yeah, very stoked to be here, and thank you for including me.
Well, so honored just to be nominated. Good luck. Hope you do well.
Thank you very much, Dylan. You are awesome.
We're standing here with Temba. Temba, welcome to GQ's Best Dressed Men Awards.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. I hope I can be a best man one day when I grow up.
You've been making men look amazing for years now. It's about time you got recognized for your own style.
Sorry? I'm such a show-off, eh? Sorry. And some Kadushi jacket and some Dutch shoes. They're very nice, and actually I bought them very cheap. I was lucky.
Where do you get them from?
In Holland.
Hi, you're a top 10 best dressed man, aren't you?
I'm not sure.
You don't even know yet?
No.
Bang.
Things very much under wraps.
You are. Tell the viewers what your name is.
Tyrone.
And what you do.
I'm a banker.
Why do bankers have so much style?
Because we make all the money by robbing the poor. It's a brilliant little deal. No. It's very much part of the corporate look.
What are you wearing tonight? What labels?
It's a bit of a mix, actually. Some Prada, some Jane Slinberg. Yeah, a couple of things.
Any style tips? How can other men dress more like you?
I don't really know, actually. Gym a bit. It's always easier to fit into things when you're slightly smaller. And just go with what feels good.
Cool, man. Are we on time?
Yeah, you fashionably on time.
Okay, awesome.
Who's your suit by?
This is all me.
Yeah?
Indeed it is. Shirt and everything.
You made this?
Well, I've
designed it.
Yeah, well, I manufacture and sell suits still. This is one of my products, yeah. Check the socks out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
How's about that? Thank you very much,
man. What makes a man of style? What makes a GQ man?
Vision. Knowing what you want out of life. Steadfast. Being bold.
I got to ask you a question. What attracts you to a peacock like this?
He has the best peacock feathers out there. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck for tonight.
Thank you very much. So just give me a heads up. Do you know who won?
All right, we're standing here with the GQ's best dressed man for 2010, Seth Rotherham. We thought we'd bring him out here to the fountain, remind him of his childhood growing up in the south of France. How's it feel to know that you've just beaten the whole of South Africa?
It's a big call, Dylan. I must say, being in Joburg, in the kind of fashion house of South Africa, I'd say, I think I did feel a little bit out of my depth to be here, and I certainly expected my name to come up earlier than number 1. And when they called number 2, and I was aware I wasn't in the top 10, someone told me. But when they called it out, my heart certainly was going, which is a rarity.
Just had a word with Randall Abrahams, and he said...
Is Randall here?
He's here.
I did see him actually, yes.
He said, who is Seth Rotherham? And then he wanted to end the interview. Did you guys still have some kind of...
beef?
Some kind of beef, yes? To use a rap parlance about time.
Did he really say that?
He said that.